skills. I especially love making Japanese style handicrafts using bamboo. As a child, I witnessed traditional craftsmanship while traveling and was captivated. Since then, I dreamed of becoming a professional in that field, but I have yet to fully commit to that decision because I'm not confident that I'll be able to make a living as a craftsman.
I genuinely like that signing in today. For some reason, my desktop audio is now 3 times louder than it used to be, and it is literally overpeaking my audio. I have changed fucking nothing. So OBS, you're fucking dumb. Windows, you're fucking dumb. I don't understand why all this shit keeps happening. Like, what the fuck? Is this just like all the time fuck me in the ass? Like, I just do not understand at all. Let's just always fuck with me. Like, that seems like a pretty fucking cool idea. This is why I love life so much, just being alive, so I can just experience this on a constant, like every fucking minute basis of my goddamn life. People wonder why I fucking ended up on suicide watch. This is just fucking stupid trying to live like this.
Seeing that I was paralyzed in my dilemma, my friend Otakuda suggested that I go on a soul searching journey.
Can we just skip to the part where you just start using my fucking audio correctly?
Encouraged by his words, I decided to set out on a cycling journey. It's been a month already since this journey started. Whenever I run out of money, I take on casual jobs and continue my way. Man, I'm getting hungry. I haven't been eating properly lately to save money. I'll need to find a casual job again. Huh? Where is this voice coming from? Are you okay?
Who are you?
Just give a shit less about any of this shit right now.
Money, I'm eventually gonna crack.
Yeah, but maybe a less. Wait. So look, in that way, he's a great fit for Twitter, a site that's also experienced a huge advertiser exodus, but a terrible fit if you are the owner of Twitter and would like advertisers to please come back. But I think he just assumes that the amount of subscribers is going to be so vast.
Just like he assumed that the amount of Twitter Blue subscribers would be just.
When needs to begin replacing drive-through staff with AI chatbots? Ooh boy. I like it because it's like when businesses do go full AI like that, I usually just stop going there. The AI almost always runs like absolute dog shit. Transaction no longer guarantees freedom from the moral quandary of how much to tip from a report prompts to leave 20% at self-checkout machines at airports. I'm sorry, 20% at self-checkouts and you want a tip? How about go fuck yourself? Yeah, they're cutting labor costs by literally being fucking greedy. They're literally there just to fire people. That's it. They're not a good company. They're not a good business. I really just do not understand the way America has gone towards this pro money, fuck everything else attitude. And I always frame it like this because I like to get into people's faces. Cause seriously, you want to support this shit? Why? Why the fuck are you supporting this garbage? I ask the same thing of like military personnel right now. Like, what the fuck are you defending? Are you defending our right to die with no insurance? Thanks. That's helpful. You know what's not, what would be more helpful is if I actually had fucking health insurance and not a whole bunch of dead people in some other fucking country. Because that just makes us look like the terrorists. Why the fuck would I want that? Why the fuck would I vote for that? It's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. And meanwhile, we're all down here blind as fuck, just being like, yeah, sure. War, why not? We're Americans. We're good at murdering other people. We're terrible at helping ourselves and helping each other, but we're great at murdering other people. That's America right there. That's what America has to be proud of.
You know, the shot in the arm that Twitter needs.
Yeah, but maybe a less terrible fit when you notice how much Elon has been amplifying far-right disinformation on his platform lately.
Yeah, no, it's over the years, the last few years, we've seen a lot of examples of like tracing like some sheltered 19-year-old boys like online rabbit hole of like how they got red pilled into like the alt-right or whatever.
Mhm.
Like we're seeing a 50-something-year-old man do that in real time for all of us. That's one of the many social experiments playing out
Very public
for all of us. But yeah, like it's literally you're watching like a guy who clearly like he might have some smarts in some ways, but clearly is like in a lot of ways kind of a fucking idiot. Just like go down this rabbit hole of just taking like memes and obviously poorly sourced misinformation.
I just genuinely don't understand how people like that become popular or how people actually follow that around. Like, they're literally wrong in every sense of the word. They're wrong every step of the way. They literally have zero accurate information. So they are just straight up line, and pretty much that's about it. And it's provable lies. Easily provable lies, which is the other reason why I really don't understand Fox viewership. Bunch of racist fucks that I just don't know are too stupid to do 1 + 1. Because yeah, I hate to say black skin plus white skin does not equal racism. It just equals you're a fucking idiot and need to learn how to behave.
As fact and being like, wow, that's crazy. Damn.
I
And
think
people just shouting at him like, Elon, you're replying to like literal fucking misinformation propaganda. What are you doing?
well, because it benefits.
But it feels right.
It benefits him to propagate it. Also, with people of his.
Hell yeah, it benefits him. People don't understand that. I think that's part of the issue too. If we could have a system that doesn't allow for the full-out weaponization of data and misinformation, I think we'd be a lot better off.
Wealth, you have to be lucky once. You have to be unlucky 1,000 times to lose it all.
Yeah.
So
yes, but like it's just startling how dumb he seems to be and how not immune to propaganda he is. Like this man digests information like your average Facebook boomer uncle.
well,
Like he just does not have any critical thinking skills when it comes to like people just show him like graphs of information that are like
he just takes it at face value immediately.
First of all, graphs that are like 10 years old that used to get spread around by like 4chaners and
Yeah.
have been debunked like millions of times. Him being like that and be like, damn, wow,
Crazy.
I didn't know every murder in America was committed by black people.
This is
That's crazy.
very similar to the type of.
All the murders are committed by black people. Meanwhile, we just literally had a right-wing mall shooting. You know, because that side tends to be terrorists. They're not good people. They don't treat each other kindly. Oh, you're a right-winger and you don't believe that? I mean, that's fine. Can you prove it? Can you maybe act like it? Can you stop following racist people with racist rhetoric doing racist shit? Can you maybe treat other people like humans? Have you ever tried that? You know how everyone keeps calling you terrorists and hating you guys because you're fucking idiots? I don't know. Try to get educated. Holy shit. Wouldn't that be a fucking thing if all the right wingers suddenly got an education? It would be shocking because 90% of them wouldn't be fucking Republicans anymore. People wonder why the right wing has such this fucking hard on against education. It's because educated people do not vote in this racist, nasty, anti-human way.
I'm trying to think of the word, but like, you know how when crypto was, NFTs were going crazy, and it was just like anyone who posted just the letters NFT on a tweet, you'd get like 100 people being like, love this, love you, everything's great, number one, thumbs up, you're doing a great job, whatever this is, I love it. It's just like that. There's this false sense of like camaraderie or support, and in this case, it's extremely malicious. Not that the NFT stuff wasn't, but for a different reason. This is, he is a very useful idiot to people who have a big benefit of making sure that he is feeling real good about the stuff that he's posting and agreeing to.
Yeah.
So, and now they're algorithmically boosted, so they don't even have to really reply guy all the time. But look, in any case, Hassan Piker summed this all up pretty well this week, saying, I think this will be annoying. It will have the full might of Twitter behind it. It will get more media coverage than his actual show did because it will be here, and it will still only reach a fraction of the real-world impact his primetime show held.
Yeah, like I just don't see any possible way that even if this is massively successful, even on the most optimistic timeline, he does not make anywhere near the impact that he made as a primetime show on Fox News. Like, it's just impossible.
Sorry, baby.
You're not going to see millions and millions of fucking boomers sign up for Twitter, sign up as a Tucker Carlson subscriber, and just spend, every evening in front of their phone or computer instead of in front of Fox News. People are lazy. It's just not going to fucking work. We already saw this with Bill O'Reilly. He has a paywalled podcast, and I'm sure he does quite well off of it, but his relevance and his footprint on the media landscape nowhere is just a shadow of what it once was.
I want to hope this fails, but it is also a clear experiment of how a very large echo chamber could spill out into the real world.
I just don't see it working. No, it's gonna make Twitter more annoying than it already is.
Sure, but that you're going to get a lot of positive reinforcement from the worst people on earth that is going to dictate the way that politicians do things, which already happens. Because as you've seen in even Fox News polling, when it comes to like things like gun control or abortion rights, the voting public is completely separated from the anger and stuff that you see online. Yet the politicians in charge of actually enacting change are following the screams of these psychopaths.
Right.
And not the actual voting constituents.
But are they going to be following, they were following the most watched guy on Fox News. Are they going to follow some dude on Twitter who like maybe 100,000 people watch on a nightly basis? I just don't fucking see it happening.
Well,
his level of
unfortunately, we'll have to see.
His level of, there's no fucking way that his level of actual influence on politics and the world, it gets anywhere near what it was on Fox News posting to Twitter exclusively. There's just simply no fucking way. The amount of, like, Twitter's like number 10 on the popularity of social media platforms. Yeah. Like, if this was Facebook or YouTube, I'd say maybe. No. Again, the biggest thing that Elon Musk just seems to not understand through this whole process, barely anyone fucking uses Twitter. It is not a popular social network. It is a very niche product.
Yeah.
And your average person, again, logging into Twitter would be like, what the fuck is this? I don't like this. How do I find the thing I'm looking for? This sucks.
I hope to God you're right.
I'm right. But moving on to other great business decisions from Elon Musk this week. For starters, Elon announced that Twitter will be purging accounts that have had no activity for several years. Okay. This comes after last week when Elon threatened to take away National Public Radio's @NPR account handle and give it to someone else if they continued to be mean by refusing to post.
Yeah.
NPR pointed out that Twitter's official policy only considers an account inactive if no one logs in for a certain period of time, regardless of whether they actually post, which makes sense. And that still seems to be the case, but Twitter did recently very slyly change the inactivity period from 6.
Student loan cancellation update. Republicans vote to overturn forgiveness. See, fuck Republicans. anti-human pieces of trash. And they have nothing good to say. Like they don't even. Student loan borrowers need more individual responsibility. How about you take responsibility for all the lives you've killed due to inaction? You know, like all the preventable millions of deaths from the pandemic. You know, all that stuff that you could have done something but refused to do anything. How about we start talking about that? Because that's direct murder. If you know that you could prevent someone's death and you just let it happen anyway, that is still knowing murder. That is a type of manslaughter. So, hey, how about we talk about the millions of people that have died in just COVID? Or let's include all of the medical industry where we knowingly kill our own people for profit. How about we talk about medicine where we purposely overcharge people to the point they can't afford medicine and they just die? How about we start talking about that and how you're responsible for that through your direct actions and responsibilities? Oh, suddenly we don't want to talk about it. But still, fuck students because, you know, why should anyone have an education? If people are educated, they're not going to vote for these fucking dumbasses. Again, the right wings has a big war on education, and it's for a very specific reason. Stupid people are very easy to manipulate. That's why we live in the society that we do. I mean, you don't like it? I sure as shit don't. I'm just stuck here fucking living in this garbage. Florida teachers sue for the anti-union law, and they absolutely should. Anti-union's disgusting. Again, it's a complete war on education. They do not want educated people. It does not benefit their side whatsoever. Tomorrow's temps near the record high? Hell yeah. We are cooking our fucking planet. And the fun part is, too, is every time we turn around, the scientists are stumped because we're way further along than we should be or what was previously estimated, even in the worst case scenarios. So, fast forward to starvation, water wars. Oh, yeah, it's going to be great, guys. Yeah, people are going to be shocked at that shit too, because water wars, I do not think that's going to be a long ways off at this point. We're already polluting and fucking our water sources up hard. The few water sources that are going to remain untainted are just going to be massively fought over. Absolutely fucking fought over. Will the latest changes to the FAFSA increase your student loan debt? I mean, yeah, most likely. Again, it's you trying to get an education. They do not want this. They do not want you to be educated. It makes things a lot more difficult for them. I was even talking to someone that he dropped off the face of the earth for like the past 4 years as far as like news and stuff, just pays zero attention to it. And I was talking to him about that, and it's weird because like I even brought up the point like, yeah, you know, you might not know about a lot of this stuff, but hey, that's the thing though, you don't know about a lot of this stuff. Your life is probably far more happier than this shit, than the average person, because they don't know about all this crap. Supreme Court ruling could legalize assault rifles in every state. Fuck yeah, let's do it. clearly the answer for more guns is more guns. Because that has been working very well the past 50 years, let me tell you. Have you been seeing it? Now, hell, we're up to a school shooting a day. Fuck yeah, go America. I can't even at this point. It's fucking such a joke. Every fucking time you turn around, too, it's just like... Hell, on this page alone, I think we've seen like 2 or 3 things dedicated to school shootings and other shootings, so that shit's cool.
6
That's
months
America.
to 30 days.
Granted, I'm not too interested in Tucker. Let's go. What the hell's Google?
Masterclass.
All right, brace yourselves. Time to dive in. It's AI time, everyone. So get ready.
Let's get artificial.
Don't leave. I see you trying to leave. Don't leave. It's AI time.
You sit down. Sit back.
And for the people that leave during AI news, I really think you guys should start paying attention to it. Like, I keep telling people this shit's going to start replacing jobs, and it's going to be coming a hell of a lot faster than people think. Yeah, these models by themselves don't work very good for all situations. However, you can train these. Okay? You can train one thing for a few days to literally replace hundreds of thousands of people across an entire company. Again, do you really think this isn't coming? To what benefit would the company have to keep those hundreds of thousands of people in a country where it is legally proven that the only thing that matters in business is you making profit, where even if you end up killing someone, as long as it was kind of more or less for profit, you're cool. Pretty fucked up country, huh? At least all the Republicans are in charge.
Yeah.
This is the tech news you clicked on, baby.
Yeah.
Google is, of course, way behind the competition when it comes to AI, which is especially baffling considering how far ahead of the pack they were for so long in so many different ways.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Google got behind because it stopped investing as much into it. I think they were just happy with their investment over the course of so many years that they just felt like that was a good amount and a good number of people, despite the fact that clearly other companies were just like OpenAI. I couldn't even imagine. Oh yeah, didn't they say they hired like hundreds of low-paid contractors or some shit, or interns, to design it? I know they did like some really cheeky shit for it.
Google Brain and Google
Which again, you know, American business, man. Just screw everyone else.
DeepMind were some of the biggest AI projects starting over a decade ago. But despite integrating AI into many of its products, Google somehow got completely blindsided by the rise of large language model generative AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Bing AI, and now they're trying to catch up. Google was just doing things with AI that were actually useful, that didn't market it as some kind of miracle.
Right. Yeah, it was. They were using it in ways where you would have never noticed.
Yeah, it was just machine learning back then.
Yeah. So what did Google focus on with this year's Google I/O, their annual keynote event?
AI, generative AI, generative AI, generative AI, AI as AI, AI. It uses AI to bring AI.
Uses AI to bring AI.
All right, I guess they're focusing on, what was that, AI, I think? I think he said...
Artificial intelligence.
I think he said something about AI. And yeah, that includes their answer to ChatGPT and Bing AI, but also a bunch of other AI integrations into Google's various products, which seem like they might be useful for productivity in a lot of cases. Like,
it's kind of like Microsoft's Copilot, I think. This is probably going to be specially designed on that. Like, the Microsoft's Copilot is their Office integrated AI that can do a lot of cool shit. Unfortunately, it's under a very massive closed beta for literally paying customers that want to pay for access to the beta. I shit you not, that is genuinely something I read the other day, is how they're handling it. I can't even fucking imagine a world where you pay to get into a beta test. they should literally be paying you. Okay? They should be paying you, not the other way around. It's, again, I really fucked up place we live in. Here, let me go make sure I have a subscription to gas so I can at least go somewhere in my car today. Because, yeah, soon we'll need to have a subscription to gas through whatever gas station that we have. So, you know, if you got the 7-Eleven sub, you can actually go there and buy their gas. You know, just shit like that. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. Even with Bard, though, their AI chatbot, the emphasis was mostly on how useful it can be to coders. It can check code for errors, explain lines of code in plain English, and generate new code from text prompts. I mean, Bing and ChatGPT also do these things, but emphasizing Bard as a productivity tool first and foremost is actually a really good call, considering how fucking weird things got for Bing when people just immediately started treating their chatbot as a person.
Yeah, they've also now opened up access to Bard to most of the world as long as you sign in with your Google account. So we went and tried it out. And our first question was, what do you know about the YouTube channel Internet Today? Well, let's see how Bard did.
Yeah.
Internet Today is a YouTube channel
Yep.
that produces daily news and entertainment videos about the internet.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it.
The channel was created in 2009 by
Nope,
Ricky Haber
wrong.
and was
What about me?
has over 2 million subscribers.
Oh, if only.
Internet Today's videos cover a wide range of topics, including technology,
Yeah.
social media,
Okay.
gaming, and
Yes.
pop culture.
That's true.
The channel also features interviews with celebrities and experts in the tech
I
industry.
mean, we did interview Santa Claus.
It's not
Okay.
entirely wrong, I guess, there, but Internet Today is known for its informative and entertaining videos.
Yes, correct.
The channel's hosts are knowledgeable and engaging.
Absolutely.
And they do a great job of explaining complex topics in a way that is easy to understand.
Oh, thanks, Bard.
Internet Today is a great resource for anyone who wants to stay up to date on the latest news and trends on the internet.
Yep.
Here are some of the most popular videos on the Internet Today YouTube channel. How to make money on YouTube.
What?
The future of the internet. The best tech gadgets of 2023.
Oh, yeah.
The most popular video games of all time. How to use social media for business. What?
Yeah, those are my favorite videos we've made, too.
If you're interested in learning more about the internet, I recommend checking out the Internet Today YouTube channel.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, great. That was about half right overall, about 50-50, which, sorry, it still translates into an F grade.
Yeah, it didn't.
That is an F. Honestly, anyone who uses one of these chatbots should just start by asking it about something you yourself are deeply familiar with. Because it gives you a great idea of how trustworthy its answers to whatever else you ask it will be. And based off this, I'm sorry, I don't trust it. And yeah, we don't exactly have a huge online presence, so there isn't like a ton of information about us out there. So it would be one thing if Bard
I don't know, 243,000 subs. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more information out there than you'd imagine.
gave a short answer and admitted that it didn't have much else to say. But no, it just went ahead and sprinkled the few things that it could find about us on top of just a giant pile of bullshit and mixed it all up and fed it to you.
Yeah.
It lied. It fucking lied.
Especially the video titles.
Yeah.
It's funny, though. This is kind of how large language models were originally designed to work. Again, these models don't know what they're saying or doing. They just understand language. How if you look at like 200 books, how certain words go together all the time and are able to respond accordingly.
Warning,
It still
Captain,
has
1 hour mark. Please take a break if needed.
Like, it still has no idea what any of these words mean. It genuinely doesn't. It just knows they go in a certain order very often. So yeah, and this is just kind of proving that. I'm pretty sure they'd call it a hallucination, but I don't know. I feel like it's just by design at this point, and it's something they're trying to work out of the system. Because OpenAI did the same shit. I personally believe it still does that from time to time. Bing, I don't know. I feel like Bing just hallucinates almost every other answer anyway. Like, I've asked that a couple of questions over the years. Yeah, obviously years. Over the past few, I think month and a half or 2 months that I've had access to it. and not the most stellar of results. Just usually a standard Google search would yield better results half the time. It's kind of disappointing. I mean, the only good thing is like how, yeah, you can ask it more complicated questions, and that can yield way better results. Because yeah, you can actually like, what did was Linus I think did that, like how many of this backpack fits in the back of a car, and yeah, it was guesstimating some of it, but it was still decently accurate enough that it's decent. Anyway, though, it is 8 o'clock. I actually have to hit the bathroom and do a few other things because I am tired as hell today, so it's probably going to take me a while to do much of anything. So I'm going to head out a little bit early. I know I've been a little bit complainy today and bitchy, but I don't know. I think I just needed to get that shit out. Yeah, don't have a ton else to say today. I hope we get to hang out more later. Words, I guess. Talk to you later, guys.